What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Dose Sizzy. I'm back with another video, and if you want to get high, come roll with me, You know what I mean? So this video is going to be a little different, you know what I'm saying? We got a special guest today. Definitely, when he gets up here, I'm going to have him, you know what I'm saying, introduce himself and all of that stuff. You know, battle rap has been kind of crazy, as y'all know. It's just been a lot of different things, a lot of different angles. You know what I mean? You got Averb coming at people, coming at the basically the bloggers, because we're not at battles. Right now it's COVID. Relax, calm down. It's COVID. You know what I mean? We do want to go out there. You don't know what's, you know what I mean? Gotta stop. Come on. Some of y'all bloggers be wilding, you know what I'm saying, with some of the things. Y'all gotta make sure y'all back up what y'all saying out here. When y'all call people out and say whatever y'all say it. But as I said before, you can't stop a person from speaking their mind. Anyways, he's about to get up here, in a few. I'm waiting for him to get up here and shit. And I'm looking at it like from all angles. Like, I see like different like people that are battle rappers who we supposed to like trust, you know what I mean? Like as far as their views, like goods, he holding that torch. Math, I felt like he was holding the torch for a little bit, but then he's just coming at like everybody, like, normally like he does that. He does that. He normally do that. As a battler, that's what he does. He's the bully. But when it comes to media, him saying Surf isn't a legend and stuff, I think that's a good like point to make if it's coming from a good like heart, you know what I mean? Like I don't really feel like it's a bad thing when you're like really saying, but I just feel like it came out of nowhere, so it felt like it came from a little hate, you know what I mean? And you can't start just calling, but then I also looked at it like this, like, is it promotion? It could be also promotion. It's good promotion for Surf. Like his name was in the blog so much, I'm pretty sure like it actually capitalized to his plays. You know what I mean? His name was in he was in the blogs. He was on Clubhouse, in a frenzy, going crazy. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of, it's interesting. It's interesting almost when you kind of see like what's happening. Do I feel like these battle rappers have the right to say certain things? Yeah, they do. If you're battle rap, you turn media, you definitely have the right, because it's the same way as we're saying, like, they say Skip Bayless, or they say like Stephen A, but what about like, Shaq and, that whole inside NBA team? You know what I mean? A lot of those guys were definitely players, obviously. You feel me? And they have an insight about the sport that, maybe like a regular blogger like me wouldn't have, right? But this is where I say wrong too. They use it in a biased way. Like the new ones, if you notice, they're being kind of biased, and like us bloggers that really study the shit and really, we look at it from both sides. Like when I come here, I tell you how I feel, but at the same time, I gotta tell you the other side too, because it makes sense. He about to get up here. And if I'm waiting for this guy to pull up, he coming up here in like 5 minutes. We're gonna give him his time and shit. But I just feel like when you put it down to it or whatever, they do got a point, they do got an insight. But Verb needs to realize, he needs to pick, like, do he want to be media or do you want to be a battle rapper? Like, he got to choose right now. Right now, I feel like he's in the point like, yo, I should just, and I said it last video, y'all. I said, Verb got to pull the Jay-Z. Like, I'm retiring and come back. You feel me? Jay-Z, I pulled I'm retiring and came back. Boom, just go work on, because you could tell the love for it. We can tell it's fine. So because there's more bloggers now, it's more, You can't just say, oh, I'm only going to listen to ESPN. And I'm going to act like there's not other, you know what I'm saying? Or not even just ESPN. Fuck that, because they're not ESPN. I'm only listening to Sports Center. I'm not going to watch Inside the NBA because they don't be pulling up to battles. They're not the commentators. They're not the ones that be there holding the, bro, what do you, like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So you got to pick like what you want to be, Verb. Do you want to be a battle rapper or do you want to be media? Math is biased, but Surf is biased too. So when he went at Surf, it was kind of like, I mean, they both be like saying they low under low shit towards who they don't like, you know, and you hear it. Ooh, I need something to like warm out, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like stuff is just like it's kind of crazy. The Cassidy versus Hitman, Cass 2-1, you know, they've been doing their little talk, but I haven't really been watching these like interviews with them and whatever. I just want to see the battle. You know, one of my subscriber, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Wood, you know what I mean? He was like, bro, you gonna pay for that shit? Like, and I'm like, yo, like, yeah, like I might end up like, you know what I mean, paid for the shit because I really want to see it. And also when it drops too, like, of course, like I'm gonna be able to see it. I'm waiting for this dude to get up. Yeah, man. So it's just kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Like that one, I'm gonna find out from my Beezy, like who he got. You know, we got to find out, like, because there's like rappers, battle rappers that's like keen and they know, like they be in, like, you know what I'm saying, they be watching battles and shit, and some of them don't, because a lot of the times you don't want to subconsciously recite a nigga shit, and I feel like, you know what I mean, just by watching a nigga over and over and over again, you know what I mean? So it's just like kind of like what it is, but it's different. It's a different story. It's different, man. All right, boom. All right, so you say you're gonna be ready in 10 minutes. So that's gonna be like that's gonna be like in like 5 minutes in this section. You feel me? But you said that shit like 7 minutes ago type shit, but give me a black people time, gotta add like 2 more minutes. But yeah, man, like it's crazy. And I'm glad that it's on RBE because, but I'm not really sure if RBE is gonna have an audience. Like what does that look like? I don't really, you know, I'm gonna like, because I used to watch RBE battles. I'm not gonna cap, you know. And I gotta like start getting back to the RBE. Like last time when I went live, I actually realized how like fast, you feel me? How like there's a lot of battle rappers that I don't know about. And this is kind of like why I wanted to interview Mike Beezy, because he is like a battle rapper that I did not know about, and just kind of like you know, I randomly end up finding about this dude, bro. And I just, after I watched the first one, I was like, yo, I gotta see the second one, you feel me? And after I seen, I was like, I gotta see the third one. Like and as I say to y'all, there's a lot of battle rappers that's just out here grinding, been doing it for years. And that's what we doing up here, bro. That's what we doing up here for the interviews. We going out there, we find the people that is like, they shaking the culture, but they're not really like getting, you know what I'm saying, the recognition, as far as like, we don't see them every day on caffeine, and you know what I mean, like on the big URL, like, and they should be there because one battle changes shit. One battle changes shit, bro. One battle changes shit. So that's really all I'm trying to say. Like one battle definitely changes stuff. And definitely like we want to like know and kind of like figure out like how does the D League get to the NBA? How does somebody, if they don't make it, if they don't get drafted, right? Just quickly off the back, how do they get, you know what I'm saying? How does the draft, that's really kind of what we're trying to figure out. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. But I just think that we got to put some highlight and some love on these brothers' names and salute these brothers, because they put in the work just as much as these other. And I forgot who was the person who said it. I forgot who said it. I don't know if it was Tay-Rock that said this, but I forgot who said it and was like, yo, he was speaking to somebody that wasn't like considered a top tier. I forgot who said it. And they basically was like saying that, I'm like, yo, like we're on like this, like the similar, it might have been K-Sean that like said this, that I was watching, like I randomly bucked into a video, but fuck who said it. Basically, the point is, like, even though they're not considered like a top tier, you feel me? To like the people's odds, right? To the masses, but they've putting in the same basically amount of work as like battle rap basically has, like, if we want to put it in wrestling terms, there is a SmackDown, there's a Raw, there's a NXT. You understand? I put it in basketball terms all the time. If we want to put it in wrestling terms, that is what it is basically. So there are different SmackDowns, Raws, and NXTs in different neighborhoods. You know what I mean? And each and like as you see, even with NXT, if you really like shake the ground, like you move on to either SmackDown or to, you know, and Raw is like the big thing. Like Raw is like boom, you there on Raw, which is URL. You know what I mean? So just saying, just putting her up to a little gamey. I'm waiting for this dude to pop up, send this joint up. But yeah, man, it's one of those things. It's one of those things, and I think these is good to like kind of highlight, because at the end of the day, I remember this, like I was on the train like years ago. This is when like Rum Nitty like just battled, I think, Av, like, and he would like they were going crazy, you know, like, oh, this dude, whatever, but he wasn't like Rum Nitty how he was now. I seen this dude on the train, and I just remember how like humble, like, you know, he was and whatever, and he probably still the same Rum Nitty, right? I don't know him. But just in that moment, how humble, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this dude, like now he's like one of the biggest battle rappers, you know what I mean? And in my head, I'm like, it's like interesting. It's just, it's perspective. Like you never know where somebody's gonna be, you know what I mean? You never know. So it's like you always gotta make sure that you humble yourself and you show love no matter what. Like you don't want to sit here and just be like, oh, well, he was this battle, this wasn't that, so that means that he's not. Like you never, like I tell people always got another shot to do better. You always got another shot to do better when it comes to, especially when it comes to battle rap, especially when it comes to like the art. Like, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to the art. Especially when it comes to the art. Hold on. Make sure my joint connected here. Make sure dinner. So to make sure that you feel me? So to make sure that we live in this. Hold on. Yeah, man. Let me play some music by this dude, Mike Beezy, real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna play something new, something just there.
Yeah, man. Rap king.
Hold on. What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Say, it, man. This joint is hitting. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. Yeah, like, but what I feel about the surf situation, as far as like him coming out and like now he's media and people calling him out for him to drop a actual, you know what I mean, actual diss track, because he's saying, I think it was Calico that called for that, you know. Calico was calling for a lot of niggas to like, yo, I'm calling all y'all, what's good? And Surf is like, and I'm surprised that he hasn't dropped anything. So I'm thinking that he's in like, if he's, because he's saying like when he was on Clubhouse, he's like, yo, it's like I'm a battle rap nigga, whatever. I even quote, I had even had the shit in one of the beginning of my video and shit, right? And as if he didn't have a deal. So I'm like, I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't dropped like anything that's gonna be, you know what I mean? That's gonna be that crazy. Especially everybody coming at him, like, but I think for him, he's like, yo, but I'm like, for a track, yeah. But I feel like he's like, yo, I don't gotta like drop nothing. But I feel like he coming with something. Like, I don't know, something. Yeah, I know when I say it might end up happening. It might end up happening. Something, it seems like he might got something up the sleeves. Mm-hmm. He got to have something up the sleeve. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's like, and what's kind of crazy is that like, shout outs to Serve for retiring when he knows like, yo, like it's time. He was choking as well before he retired. So I just want y'all to understand, like, this all makes sense. It all makes sense why Verb is coming out saying what he's saying. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I'm not taking nothing away. It makes a lot of sense of what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like quit, retire, buddy. But you know what? He not. You know why? The money good. The money good. These guys are battle rap professionals. Like I put it like wrestling. Okay. That's what they do. The money is good. So they are not finna quit because they choking a little bit. They know they're gonna choke. They know they did not prepare to the extent to not choke. They know it. So why not? Why not? 40 bars. Come on, sir. 40 bars. I feel like this is 40 bars here to kind of go on the Terror. You know, put battle rap in a frenzy a little bit. 40 bars had a lot of people calling her out. You feel me? She had like Jada Nightwing calling her out and whatever. And she felt like he shouldn't even be calling her out. Like she felt like he wasn't even on the level to call her out, you know, in her words, you know. She might not have used level, but that's basically what she kind of implied. So I'm just kind of like, yo, I'm seeing a lot of love for Jada Nightwing. A lot of love for Jada Nightwing. Like like I said the last joint, like when he battled Twerk, I can't even be mad at people saying that Jay won the battle because he put on such a great showing that I'm just a loyal fan as far as like I can't just like judge a person. Like if I really like a battle rapper, like just their cadence, like the whole, it's hard for me to like certain battle rappers, you know what I'm saying? So if I like a battle rapper, like I really like their cadence, like their performance, their pen. And when it came down to it, Jaden Nightwing had me questioning like if I really liked Twerk. Shit. Hold on. I have my boy popping up right now. Hey.
Yo.
Yo.
What's up?
Good?
It's all good.
What's good? Nice to meet you, man.
Oh yeah, nice to meet you too.
Definitely. This is like our first time like kind of actually meeting. You in Atlanta right now, right?
Yo, I'm in Atlanta.
That's dope. I'm in New York, you know what I'm saying? How's the weather over there?
Oh man, it's hot outside. Like I'm talking about, if you go outside right now, you'd be sweating. Yeah, real.
Nah, it's feeling just kind of like that right now. You know what I mean? Okay. We just kind of went through a whole snowstorm, you know, so it's kind of good to see the weather shining, you know.
Man, I know that right. That snowstorm be crazy, I heard.
Mm-hmm. It was too crazy. I feel like I haven't seen that since I was like in middle school. You know what I mean? And I'm like about to be 30. So it's like it's been a minute. Yeah, you know. So what's up, man? You said you was like leaving out the studio. I'm like excited to hear like what you got coming.
Yeah, I'm working on an album actually. Ooh. So I'm probably like 10 songs in right now. So
10 songs. Ooh.
Yeah, I got about 10 songs that I recorded. But yeah, so I'm just working on that right now.
Yo, genuinely, bro, like I listen to your stuff. Like I do music myself. And like I listen to your stuff and I'm like, this dude like has like a lot of talent, but you got like lyricism. Like you're not just you know, like it's not just a beat. Like you actually got something to say.
That's what I pride myself in. I pride myself in like having something to say, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of rappers, they really just say anything on the track and it really ain't got no substance, no content. So I want to educate at the same time as entertain. So that's my goal. If I leave you with something that you learned or something that motivates you, inspire you to do something, then yeah, I feel like I did my job on the track.
No, that's actually like facts right there. What I was thinking about was Easy, I think Easy Breezy.
Oh, yeah, that's that on you.
And you were talking about like police brutality.
Yeah. I think I got a video to that too.
Yeah, like I seen that and I was like, this is like super dope. I remember with the whole George Floyd and not just George Floyd, I know with everyday just being like, you know, like a Black person, like in this world, like, you know, a lot of shit happens to us, and with the George Floyd, it kind of resonated a lot with everyone, you know what I mean? And I looked at it, I think this was like 7 months ago that I felt it, bro. I felt it.
Now I appreciate that. That's really what I did it for people like to raise awareness, basically, just for the people that really don't see it or don't know that how real it is. I wanted to put it in their face and put it in their ears. So like, you know, at the time, you said, it's home for a lot of people, for a lot of us. So I was kind of like venting, like that was my way of venting to the world. Like, man, look at what's going on, and really nobody paying attention or don't nobody really care. So I wanted to put it out there in music.
That's deep, bro. Like you got Martin Luther King in the back, Nipsey, J. Cole.
Oh yeah. I got this is my inspiration right here. This is my little inspiration room. So bro. I always come in here like when I want some inspiration. Look at my wall. And I get inspired.
Yeah, super dope, man. Like honestly, like I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Like I literally, when I got sent the video of your battle,
Yeah.
And like, I was like, yo, I was so excited because I was like, yo, somebody just sent me their battle. Like
Yeah.
I'm, you know, and I'm like super excited. I was like, I gotta get to it like when I'm really about to pay attention.
Yeah, I feel
And
that.
I'm so glad that I did that because I felt like I'm like looking at basically a legend in the making, already a legend like type thing.
Man,
Like,
I appreciate
you
that.
feel me? Like, and
Yeah.
there's like, you see so much people getting the clout and the recognition that is not even nice like that. But you
For real.
have people that like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, like I kind of just, and I feel good about it because things for me, I don't feel like things happen just randomly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Feel the
you know
same
what I
way.
mean?
Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah,
That's my motto.
and I feel like with that situation, like, how did you feel about that battle with you and Sick Nick?
To be honest, going into that battle, I was like, I had a point to prove to the league, basically. Shout out to UBL because that's the league that gave me a shot, you know what I'm saying? So I really had a point to prove. I wanted to show them that I was better than a lot of people thought I was. So that was my 6th battle, I want to say. In 2020, I battled 6 times because I started in 2020. So
you started, wow, you started.
Yeah, I started January 2020. That was my first battle. So I only been
Wow.
battling for a year. Yeah, I only been
Yo,
battling.
you're dope, bro.
But yeah, I felt like I had a point to prove. So I just wanted to bring a type of energy I never brought. And I feel like I did that. And that battle got me the most attention to today, like up to date. Like
Bro,
that's the
I'm meeting you for the first time. Like
That's true. That's true because of that battle. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that I thought would have never seen that battle, actually they seen it. Like
yeah.
Terrell Owens, shout out to Terrell Owens because he actually commented on
Wow.
the post and reciting my balls on that battle. So yeah, that's on Instagram.
Wow. Shout out
So
to Terrell Owens,
for real,
bro.
for real. That's really
Nah,
when I
that's
was like,
dope.
oh yeah, this for real right here. I'm finna take it to another level because I got eyes that's watching me that I never thought I'd have, you know. So that's motivation for me to
Keep
just crank
pushing,
it up.
bro.
Yeah.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing. I'm not gonna lie, like when I seen that, like, you know, he went first, you know, and like when I like I was like, where come on, like, you know, because I knew who sent me the battle. I'm like, when I seen you go, I'm like, bro, this dude sound like Rum Nitty. Like, I'm not gonna cap. Like, you sound like
That's my favorite. Like I ain't gonna lie, that's my second favorite.
that was gonna be my
Clips
next
my number
question.
one. Charlie Clips my number one. And I got Rum Nitty too, and I like Geechee Gotti. I like Chess, and I like New Jersey Twerk. So if I had to pick a top 5 today, with Chess and Twerk, if they don't choke, then they in my top 5.
You sound like me.
They in my top 5. If they don't choke, they in my top 5. Cause they like, to me, they one of the best, both of them, if they prepare. So yeah, Rum Nitty, I actually before his page got hacked or whatever happened to his Instagram page, he was following me on Instagram. Like me and him had a lot of dialogue. So yeah, like a lot of people that I look up to in battle rap, they actually started reaching out.
Yo,
So that's what made me like feel like yeah, it's that time to take the shit, really take it to that next level.
Definitely, bro. Like I was like, I'm like this dude sound, because I did a reaction of the battle. I'm like, yo, this dude sound like Rum
That's
Nitty.
crazy. I didn't even know that. I gotta go watch that.
Yeah, you gonna hear me say that in the joint. Like I was like, yo, he sound like Rum Nitty. And I was like, yo, he's really good. So I said, let me go and check the next battle out.
Yeah.
I think Frezo or I think that was the next Fizo. Yeah, sorry, Fizo.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, okay, it's real. It's real.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you though. I got him beating you in that battle.
A lot of people do.
I got him beating you in that battle.
That just make it real.
Yeah, like I have him edging you. I don't have him like, you know what I'm saying? I have him edging you. It was a 1-1 bet. So, but how did you feel? Like, what was that your like your third battle, second battle? What battle was that?
I think that was my 4th battle. So yeah, that
what
was
did that battle teach you?
It taught me
without giving away, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like that battle it really taught me that just rapping better can't win you the crowd. Like just rapping, just having better bars is not gonna win you the crowd. It might win you some people who like bars, but the majority of the people who like battle rap, they like to be entertained. And so it taught me that you got to be more entertaining and not just so bar heavy. And so that's kind of the lesson I learned from that. But shout out to Fizo though, because he did come and do his thing.
He did.
That
I didn't know who he was. So through your battle, I got to like meet like another rapper that I didn't know who was.
That's real.
And
that's
for me, it's deep for me because like I really respect the culture in a way where I've been like, I'm an artist myself, but like I've been like, like watching these battles for years and just all of these there's people who's in the industry and media who I know who I'm like from years ago that we were watching battles together. I'm like, just, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so it's, I take it serious when it's like, I gotta get to the really good, the people who I feel like is gonna teach me something. Real. You know what I mean? Like type shit. So that's really kind of why I'm really doing this interview because I really respect you as an artist. And like, I want to know you as a this interview is for us to know you as a person, but like as an artist, bro, like you are really making a mark and keep pushing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's the goal. Is leave here. When I leave here, I'm gonna be remembered for a long time, like everybody on my wall. That's my inspiration.
Yo, you got some hitters on your wall right now.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like either do it big or don't do it. Like you gotta dream big. That's how I feel.
I have a question for you. What got you into battle rap? Like you say you just started in like a year. We're seeing like basically what you have done in just a short amount of time. What got you inspired to be a battle rapper? Well,
what happened was I did this challenge right in 2018. It was called the GV365 challenge, the Gary V 365 challenge, where I started in January and I dropped a song every day for a whole year. So I was doing that for a minute, and then a lot of the songs, when I was like life happened, so it's like I ain't have time to write each and every song, so I get in the booth and I just freestyle a lot of the songs. But the songs kind of sounded like diss records towards like people. So people was asking me, like, hey man, who you talking to in this track, man? Who you talking about in that track? Who you got heat with that track? But I'm really just rapping. I'm really just freestyling. You know what I'm saying? So people started asking me like, you ever thought about battling, bro? Like, I think you would be good like battling somebody in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And so that's really when I took it to looking for a battle, like a live battle. But to be honest, I started out online. So shout out to Raise the Bar, because they gave me my first online battle, and I battled probably like 5 times online until I started really wanting to take it serious and take it to that next step. But a lot of people like Bullpen and a lot of people who I was trying to get on their platform, they told me I need a live battle. Like I need to have a crowd and have, you know what I'm saying? They want to see what I can do in the ring. So that's when I started looking for live battles and stuff like that, which I didn't find until last year, January 2020.
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy. Cause I was gonna, like, you're in Atlanta, I was gonna ask you, like, what is the process to get on a league like the Bullpen? I know it's not like as big as the URL, but like, what is the process to get on a league like that?
Basically what it is like you reach out to them and figure out, because they have trials. They have like, I forgot what they call it, but it's kind of like a tournament. And you enter this tournament and you go and battle like, I think like 3 different cities or 4 different cities, and you battle 4 different people, like if you win. And so whoever wins, they basically get a shot or they get on the league or something. That's how they put it to me. But I forgot the name of the tournament. They have it like usually around the end of the year, like September, like November, something like that. So that's really how you go about getting on that league. But for the most part is if they if they like you, like if they want you, they kind of pretty much gonna reach out to you. But if you just trying to get their attention, yeah, they really gonna tell you to send your footage here or so like to they're gonna tell you submit some footage, some live footage, and they gonna based on your footage, they're gonna see if they want you to be in the tournament or not. So it's kind of difficult because a lot of people battle rap and a lot of people submit video and trying to get on, but you know, it's
I
a
think
process.
you're good though. Yeah, I think you have the talent for it. So
Yeah,
I feel like that is gonna probably put you a little above, and then the work ethic now gotta match even higher than the talent. You know what I mean? So
cool.
yeah. So we talked about the bullpen league, right?
Yeah,
In your battle, right? Somebody heckled you and they were like, he's the best dude in the group, right?
yeah,
Are you in like
yeah.
a battle rap crew?
Yeah, I'm in the battle rap crew. Shout out to GSO. It's
Okay,
8 of
okay.
us, by the way. It's 8 of us. So
Okay.
it's me, which might be the rap king. Then we got Hot Boy Sure. Then we got Quiz the God. We got Sub 2. We got Kush. We got Casey the Gunner. We got Zilla. And we got Emery Forbes. So that's 8 of us. And all of us in different cities and states.
How did y'all meet? Like,
it's called GSO, Gunsmoke Outlaws. See, we met on UBL, the platform I was telling you I battled on.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I was seeing your battles. Yeah.
Yeah, so me and Hot Boy Shug, he actually the person that got me my first battle. Like, one for him, I wouldn't have had my first battle. And I was in Nashville. He had a battle, and somebody on the card backed out. And me and him he was actually my last online battle, actually. So me and him battled, and he remembered me battling him. So this was probably like in November of 2019. So like 3 months later, he got a card. He got on the card. So somebody backed out. So the league owner was like, hey man, if you can find somebody who can come up with a 5-minute round within like 3 weeks, I don't remember how long it was, but it was like short notice, then I'll put him on the card. So he called me. And so I was like, yeah, cool, man, I'm with it. You feel me? And so me and him got me in the league owner, shout out to OG Jizzle, because he run the league in Nashville. It's called Off the Porch Media. And he run that league. So that was my first live battle in Nashville. And it was because of Hot Boy Sugar. We both debuted.
Shout out to him.
Right. And the before the battle, we just kind of clicked tight. We kind of clicked up. We was talking on the phone and FaceTiming. So we was like, man, we should come up with it. He kept telling me, man, we should come up with like a group, with like a battle rap group. And he was kind of into battle rap before me, so I really wasn't big on. I didn't know about that. Oh, you click up, you know what I'm saying? You have groups and stuff. And so I was like, okay, cool. So we came up with a name. I came up with Gunsmoke. He came up with Outlaws. So we just put it together, Gunsmoke Outlaws, and we call it GSO. And we actually, like, in a short time, became one of the hottest battle rap crews in the South. Like, literally, within a year. We got a lot of young, and all of us, except for 2 of us, is rookies. Like, all of us started in 2020. Except for 2 of us.
Wow. So you guys are like turning up like that in such a short amount of time.
We kind of we took off. It's big, like especially in the South. Like in the South, like most leagues, they definitely know about us. We done battled on the league, or they battled on one of our leagues, and we was just there, and they remember. Like, they basically in the South, we know like big, and in Milwaukee, like real big in Milwaukee too.
Shout out to the Bucks.
Real. I got a battle in 2 weeks actually in Milwaukee.
Versus who?
Jay Savage. I got a battle Jay Savage.
Jay Savage. Okay.
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
I gotta make sure that I check that one out when that drops.
Definitely.
So you're gonna battle in Atlanta?
Nah, it's gonna be in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Yeah. Question though. Do you feel like it is important to be a part of, now that you know, like you see how you have like NWX, you have like Dot Mob, Writer's Block, right? And you guys are making such a big move in such a small amount of time. Do you feel like it is important if you're new in the battle rap to join up with a group?
To be honest, I feel like it's basically on you, because I ain't saying that if you don't team up with a battle rap crew that you won't have the same success as if you do, because you know it's all about the work ethic and the networking. That's what I'm gonna say. So I ain't gonna say that, oh, if you don't get in the battle rap crew and you knew that you won't succeed. But what I will say is that it helps, because if you in a battle rap crew, you got somebody to spar with, you got somebody to run your lines with and say, hey man, what you think about this? What you think about that? And you got somebody who at the same time, they do the same thing you do. So it's gonna be like, it's like you don't want somebody to give you some information about something that don't know about or not doing what you're doing. And it's motivation, because you know, you get to like when you battling, you have, like with me, for instance, I got 7 other people behind me who they for me. You know what I'm saying? They for me. Like a lot of people call it gas, but it's like you kind of like if you if you're not a popular rapper, you're not gonna get gassed. So it's like you gotta earn gas. Like if you getting gassed, if people say, oh man, he getting gassed, he had to earn that, because that means he got a fan base who believe in him no matter what, no matter who he battled. So I look at it like that. And so with my GSO crew, all of us, we keep it real with each other. So if you had a bad night, if you lost, then we say that. We're not gonna sugarcoat it, we're not gonna do none of that. And so that helps with newer rappers to just like, I don't know, it helped me with not caring what a lot of people really thought, because I got 8 other people who they different, all of us from different cities. So it's like I'm not really caring what, oh, this battle, because it's different battle rap crews, you know. It's like enemies. So a lot of people they're gonna try to down you, they're gonna try to talk this, they're gonna try to say, oh, you lost against him. But you got that crew, you got that solid type crew who gonna always keep it real with you. So they keep you level-headed, it keep you like still not, because you know, a lot of times with this battle rap stuff, you can get down a lot. Like if you have a bad battle and you knew it, you know, the crowd don't care if you knew, they're gonna give it to you. And sometimes that can keep your morale. So if you got a solid crew behind you, they're gonna help with that. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? If you got a choke problem, all of that, we a crew is there to help you with anything you need.
You think it's because of the competition between you guys? Is
That
there like,
too.
is there like a competition basically between you guys?
It is, because everybody want to have battle of the night. And if all of us on the same card, only one of us can have battle of the night. So we all working towards like basically having the best battle of the card. And so with all of us doing that, and if all of us on the same card, that means all of us gonna have great battles. So that helps with that too. But at the same time, when you're in the battle rap crew, it's like, you know, everybody lose as a team, everybody win as a team. So if everybody have a good night but one person, then the whole crew kind of had a bad night. You know what I'm saying? So we make sure everybody on their A game no matter what.
Nah, that's hard. That's hard. I look at it like this though. It's a good thing. I feel like it's something that, like, just from hearing what you said and just my outlook, I feel like it's a good thing, because you kind of have that motivation behind you, as you said, the competition between you. So it's kind of, it pushes your work ethic. If you're somebody who kind of feel like, damn, like I don't really like, you know what I'm saying, the stage fright and stuff like that, you're around so much people all the time, always sparring, so it's gonna help you. Nah, definitely. So like, now that you have like a year, you know, in your bag of battle rap, right? You say you have a battle coming up with Jay Savage, right?
Yep.
What does your 2021 look like? Do you have other battles other than him booked, or like what would be a prime 2021 for you?
As of right now, I don't have no battles booked after Jay Savage, after March 27th battle. I don't have nothing booked. So basically what this year for me is with battle rap is I'm not trying to battle as much as I did in 2020, but I'm trying to have more quality battles. Like I'm not trying to battle as many people, but I'm trying to battle people with a bigger name than I did in 2020. So basically I'm just trying to climb up the ladder.
Yeah,
Just
that was what I was gonna ask you. Like, if Smack calls you tomorrow, right?
yep.
What, and he asks you for 3 names, what would those 3 names be?
Oh, that's a good question. I ain't never been asked this question before. Let me see. So Smack called me and asked me for 3 names. Nigga be anybody I want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with me being me, I probably Rum Nitty will be one. Just
I
because
like it.
I just like Rum Nitty. I just would always want to battle Rum Nitty. That's one of my favorites. So definitely Rum Nitty will be one. Number 2,
Let's go.
I would want to battle Briz Rothstein.
Ooh,
Briz.
yo,
I
Briz,
like
come outside. Briz, come
I like Briz.
outside.
I want to battle Briz. If he, like you said, if he come outside. And then number 3, my third, let me see who I want to battle. Cause I don't just want to battle anybody. So I got Nitty, and who else I got? Who else I said? I said Nitty,
Briz
Rothstein. I have to go Charlie Clips.
Ooh, yo, bro, you said all the people that I just respect to another level. Oh my God. Yo, listen, you're a battle with you and Briz. Any battle with Briz is like, it's crazy. The intensity, right?
I definitely have to go come with my A game.
Yeah, with all of them. Well, you can't play with none. What would you do with Charlie Clips?
See, with Charlie Clips, he the most dangerous because he can steal the crowd without even rapping.
Facts.
Like, so funny and so, like, his personality is so crazy and the crowd love him so much to where he can steal the crowd without saying no word. So I'm gonna basically have to figure out a way to disable that somehow because he can rebuttal, he got bars, he got schemes, like he basically can do everything that anybody else can do.
Mm-hmm.
And he like can like probably one of the funniest people in battle rap. So yeah, with him, I just have it's hard to say because I ain't never had to prepare for somebody like Charlie Clips. So it'll take
nah, it's dope though.
Because I don't watch every one of his battles. I probably don't watch every one of his battles. And it's like he always kind of figure out a way to edge. Even if he don't win the battle, you remember he never get killed because it's like he always find a way. Even when he battled Geechee Gotti, he choking, and then he just started freestyle. Like he is like hard to beat him.
That is true.
Freestyle, psych I lie, and that's a part that's almost a cheat code.
It is.
Like choke, say psych I lie, then come back and go crazy. It's like you can't be mad at
bro, that. Even when he did it, when he's going against Couture, nigga would tell you like, I'm like, yo, improv out the ass, yeah, like, yeah.
He'll tell you like, it just be free, like come with experience and with talent like that, and then as much experience as he got, it's almost like you really just hoping to come out of the, you know what I'm saying, and not get 30, like with Charlie Clips, because he different. He different. Like he one of them people, like, it's just different. He coming with the best. He coming with the jokes. He coming with the haymakers, the schemes, the psych I lie. Like he got.
But knowing that though, right? And this is why I'm saying I feel like you're gonna be dangerous, right? You are meticulous. I feel like you study.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what makes a great battle rapper, even eventually, you know what I mean? Like somebody who is a student to the game. Yep. And like you're a student to the game, and I could tell, you know what I mean? Not just with the people behind you.
Yeah,
like, not, you know what I'm saying? But like on some real shit, like you can tell like you're a student of the game. I have a question for you though. Do you feel like it's harder or easier now to become like big as a battle rapper? Like back in the day, like I'm going through this thing where like back in the day, they weren't really getting paid a lot. You know what I mean? Now you see how much you can get as a battle rapper. Do you feel like, I guess my question is like, do you feel like it makes battle rappers who kind of get on more lazier to like, because of the money? Or does it does it hinder or does it help? The fact that like it has gotten so big now.
I could say it's a little bit of both, really, because when you can't get as much as, like, when I'm talking about back in the day, the Murder Mooks and all of them, when you had to go look for it, like it wasn't in your face, like it wasn't no app for it, like you just got to go look for it. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like it was harder than them people for a lot of them people to get noticed, to get paid as much as these people do without social media and without like it being word of mouth and as big as it is now. It was harder for them people to get paid. So that's why it's so much respect for the people like Murder Mooks and the older ones, because like Lux, because they started so far back to where it's almost like you almost doing it just to do it, you know, because people can't see it, you're not getting paid for it, so you're only doing it for the people who are there, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like you can have one battle in front of the right crowd, in front of the right battler, and now you could be getting paid for the rest of your life from battles. You know what I'm saying? It's that easy. Like if you go viral with a 2-bar setup, now you can get paid to battle. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it does make battlers more lazier, knowing that I'm gonna get paid for this battle, no matter if I go crazy or go mediocre, or if I choke a little bit one round, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still get this money. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of rappers, I feel like they don't prepare as harder as they did back in the day. So I feel like they make them lazier because they're getting paid, and they basically famous. You can call certain battle rappers famous. So everybody, like Drake, know New Jersey Twerk. Like he out in round. He, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of these battlers are famous, and a lot of these famous battle rappers, they look at it like anything else. A famous rapper who gets signed to a label, sometimes he not as hungry as when he didn't have money and was trying to get on. So if it's easier to get on, I feel like it's easier to get lazier and fall off.
It is. That's
what's happening today. Like today, a rapper might be hot today. Next year, you might not ever hear from him. He may still battle, but he may not be hot. Like he just fell off. Like, you know, you never know. I don't know what be happening to some of these battles.
Yo, real talk.
They fall off. Like, I don't even mean to call nobody out, but like, I haven't seen like Craig Lamar in a long time. He's like one of my favorite battle rappers. But
Craig Lamar come outside.
It could be something personal. It could be anything. But a lot of these rappers, they be on, they fall off. And then sometimes it could be they get educated. They figure they can get more money doing something else. Like that could be the problem. That could be the case. But I just know it's easier to get on, and it's definitely easier to fall off.
Yeah, that is true. That's why I kind of have a lot of respect for like the Murder Mooks and Deluxe, because they were doing it when they weren't getting paid. Like it's on some, I love this passion. Like I want to make something of myself through my art, right? But this is what I'm saying though. I look into the culture and they're getting called out, right? Yeah. Why do you feel like a lot of these battle rappers like are kind of looking down on like this? I'm getting into the fan side of you. If you, you know, because I could see that you in order to, you know, what I'm saying, dude, so you gotta be key.
Big fan first.
So what do you feel about like everybody telling them like, yo, they gotta come outside, like they not sparring the same way as everybody else is? But my thing is this, like, are we telling Jordan to come outside? Like, I feel like the people that laid the foundation, you know what I mean? Like they set it up that they don't gotta come outside every single day. You gotta put in your work. But that's where you kind of hit on the point when you said they're getting paid for this, right? So it's like, yo, like they feel like now we're on the same level.
Exactly. That's exactly how they feel without putting in the same work in the same amount of time as a Lux or a Murder Mook, you know? Because when you call somebody out like that, and you got to know, because for them, it got to make sense. Because if you're a legend, why would I battle somebody who just started battling 2 years ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter how good you is, and they are, no matter how many fans you got or whatever. It's basically like, I just don't got to. Like, I'm at the point where I can battle who I want to battle. And so when people call them out and they say, oh man, he ain't come outside, he's scared. I don't feel like people be, because it's like, come on now, who is Loaded Lux or Murder Mook really gonna be scared of in this day and age? I mean, it's people who go crazy.
They go crazy,
like,
yeah, but
crazy.
it's like,
but I don't think they'll be scared and say, nah, I don't want to battle him. I just feel like to them, it's like more like you said, they not doing it for the money, they're not doing it for the fans, they not doing it for because you want to see it, they doing it from right here in the heart. So it's like, if I don't really want to, if I don't really feel it, if you don't motivate me to push my pen, then I ain't gonna do it. And I feel like they at the position where that's what they can make that decision.
yo,
That's what they led.
facts.
That's why people calling them out, because they know if I can get Loaded Lux to even battle me, even if I get killed, I'm somebody because he came outside for me. Like, that's how they feel. You know what I'm saying?
Loaded Lux said it. He said, yo, he feel like when they feel like they reached their highest pen, they call him out.
Yeah.
And it's like, it shows how great he is. Like, it shows like, you know, what moves he have made so far in the culture, that it continues. Like, he has respect from like the industry as well. Like, he has respect from, and not that the industry respect even really matters, but I'm talking about like the spitters in the industry, like Joey Badass, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has like, Loaded Lux is like the inspiration for some of these people that made it. So it's like, I look at it like, yo, like, it's a little hate. You know what I mean? It's a little hate. Like, you, oh, why you just sitting here waiting 80,000 for a battle? Why you not trying to battle? And it's just like, bro, why you counting this man's money? Like, you know what I'm saying? If he wanted to just chill. Quick question: Cassidy versus Hitman. Who you got?
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Talk to me.
I really don't like either one of them that much. But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go Hitman. And what's crazy, I'm going to that battle too.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be in Atlanta.
I need to know. Now we cool. Like, you know, just hit me. Let me know who won in the
I'm gonna definitely do that. You know I got you. But yeah, I'm gonna go Hitman. Because I like Cassidy. I just feel like
I got Cass 2-1 though. Just putting that out there.
I don't know. It's hard. Because Cassidy can rap real good.
But he's not trying to transition.
I was finna say, in 2021, I don't think the crowd is gonna pick Cassidy over Hitman. And I just don't think in 2021 Cassidy can keep up with Hitman as far as entertainment value, entertaining the crowd. Now, Cassidy gonna give you some bars. He's gonna give you something to think about. But like I said, I had to learn the hard way that it's not
but
always.
Don't you think that Cassidy, after he battled Goods, Arsenal, and now he's battling Hitman, he hasn't realized that there's some things that he got to tweak to get to the. I feel like this is going to be the most dangerous Cassidy. That's what I feel like. I really want to
see Cassidy win. I really want
to. Yeah, we all right, like
because I don't know. I'm just not really a big Hitman fan.
Yeah, I'm not. Hitman is beatable. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got bars and whatever, and he has obviously stage presence, but he's super beatable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially for a Cassidy. You know, and if Cassidy actually has some joint in his bag, like, I just want him to come and actually transition into this time and this era, because he got bars. Like, he's still rapping now. He dropped like 3 mixtapes or whatever. Like, he's still
he's still relevant too.
Still relevant. So it's like, what did you do?
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got Cassidy winning. I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but some people.
Some people got him winning, but there's a lot of people that's like, nah, he ain't winning. Would you ever battle a girl?
I
female?
I would. I would battle a girl.
What female, in as far as like women that, like, you know, top tier women, who would you battle?
Definitely number one would be Jazz the Rapper. That'll be the first one.
Why Jazz the Rapper? She outside and inside and outside and inside. What's up?
To be honest, she's just my favorite female battle rapper.
Dope.
Like, I ain't gonna say she's my favorite female battle rapper. She's just like my favorite female spitter. Cause I actually listen to Jazz the Rapper on a beat too. But to me, I don't know. Jazz the Rapper, if I got to name 3, Jazz the Rapper would definitely be number 1. Boy. And let me see, who else would I battle? I battle Miss Hustle too. I battle Miss Hustle.
Miss
But see,
Hustle.
with them females though, it's hard because you want to make it a good battle. But like I said, you don't want to go in there and look crazy because these females be crazy too. Like official super aggressive and super disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Real
so
talk.
I would want to battle her too, just because I know now I could take it to somewhere and all the nasty things I be thinking about that I want to say to a female, I can say to her. Because I know she gonna come and say the nastiest shit she can think about to say to a dude. So official, Miss Hustle, and Jazz the Rapper.
But I'm gonna play devil advocate, bro. Those three: official, Miss Hustle, and you said Jazz, right? But you realize a lot of the times these guys come in there, they think they could just like kind of say like talk down to a female, and they're not winning on that. Because these girls are like barring them to like, you know what I'm saying?
They good. They really good.
Yeah. And like you've seen it happen with Swamp, you've seen it happen with Verb. You know what I'm saying?
I like Swamp too. Like a lot of people, to be honest, a lot of people kind of say when I first started, I remind them of him because of my accent. Because like when I had a country accent and he rapped with that same kind of country accent. So I like Swamp. That's
you and Swamp might be a good battle. And
that, I battle Swamp. I would battle Swamp too. But another person I always wanted to battle too is Chef Trez. I always wanted to battle Chef Trez.
Listen, yo, I don't know what's good with Chef on URL, but I know that when Chef was on URL, he was on fire, and now on the other leagues I've seen him on, he's always fire. Like, and when you see, I'm like, bro, he should be in the caffeine room right now. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, like that's one person.
Politics, though, like I don't know, like
a lot.
He one of them, like he didn't fall off because he, like you said, he still battling,
active,
still relevant, and he still get money. But he's somebody to where I always like. I'm big on like the freestylers and the rebuttalers. I love like anybody who can freestyle and who can rebuttal real good. It's something about that I like. You know what I'm saying? So him, Charlie Clips, I put them, A Ward, all of them like that. DNA, I like them.
DNA. Yo, listen, Charlie already is, but DNA, he in a different bag.
Yeah, he gonna switch up.
He in a different bag. That's why when I was I was asking you, like, what your plans were for this year, because a lot of times, like, would you agree there's a lot of rappers like they kind of do the same thing, and they kind of stay in the same kind of place, like a JC, right? He's amazing. He can, like, one of the best pens. They be sleeping on JC, right? So it's like, what do you feel like other than punchlines? And I feel like you have performance too, right?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Appreciate that.
What else do you feel like you bring to the table, and what do you feel like you could get better at that will kind of push you over the top?
What I bring to the table as far as battle rap is, like you said, okay, punchlines, and I feel like I'm kind of unorthodox. Like I'm one of them battle rappers to where, like I'm kind of unorthodox with the setup. So like I heard Nitty say, like I'll probably set up something and like not teleport the punch. You might not never see it coming because of what I said before that. You know what I'm saying? But,
the jump rope bar, I think.
As far as what I can get better on, definitely, is like bringing more jokes into the round, like more, like more, not jokes as far as like, like on some Charlie Clips jokes, but just not being just one way all the time, like aggressive, just gun bars, just you know what I'm saying, just talking to his soul type. But I want to bring more jokes and make the crowd laugh a little bit more, because I figured out like, if you can get the crowd to laugh, they gon' fuck with you. Even if they got you losing, they not gonna not say, they didn't enjoy your battle or your round.
This is what I feel like though. It's dope. I love what you said, for real, because like if the crowd loves you, like if you make them like feel comfortable, they're gonna be on your side. But just like do what you're really good at, and like bring your personality out, of course. Exactly. But like like definitely have that arsenal in your bag, that the punchlines, the already at like 1,000, you know what I'm saying? And then start bringing everything else up.
Yeah.
And I feel like don't let one battle kind of falter your, or one type of crowd kind of, you know what I mean? Because what you
Yeah.
might have said in there and then what you might have said over here in New York might have hit differently. You know
You're
what I'm
right.
saying? Type
And
stuff.
I hear that a lot too, because I never battled in the North. And a lot of people tell me, like, bro, if you battle up North, it'll hit way better for you, bro, because they like bars. You know what I'm saying? The South, they more entertainment. They like entertainment, performance. In the North, they like bars.
That person was right. Facts.
That's what they was saying.
Yeah, like, but that South is gonna help you. Like, so when you come over here and like, you know, obviously, and I'm saying when, because I know it's like,
yeah, definitely.
Is bound time, like it's gonna happen, because I literally just off of hearing you don't sound like you've just started battling. So when you told me just being a year, like I'm like, bro, this dude, I can't wait to see how this dude looks like, you feel me? 3 years, man. Like
real though, like real. And I'm still working, still getting better, still improving.
Yo, so what are we looking at for the album? Do you have a name yet?
The name.
You don't want to drop it yet, or let me.
Oh nah, but
this exclusive.
It's cool. I was just about to say, because I just came up with the name, and this is gonna be the first time that my fans gonna hear the name. Exclusive. So it's called Born to Hustle. That's the name of the album.
Dope.
Born to Hustle. Yeah. So like,
I'm definitely.
That's what I've been on. That's what I've been on. Like, it's been a minute since I dropped the album. So like all 2020, I really ain't dropped no music. I was just battling. So this year, I said I was gonna start back dropping music, because I really was. I ain't gonna say I was done dropping music, but I was really just focused on battling, and I just got an urge for some reason. Like around January this year, I just was having a lot of stuff on my mind, listening to beats, and then it just kind of, that passion just came back, because I'm a rapper. Like
not just a battle rapper.
Facts. I'm a rapper first. Like I was rapping like 12 years before I even started battling. So that's really what I do. That's
where the experience is coming from.
Yeah.
You could tell.
That's what it's at. So so I'm working on an album. It ain't even no like big deal, you know what I'm saying?
It's a big deal, bro. Like you talking to somebody, a fellow artist, it's a big deal, you know what I'm saying?
Real.
Always a big deal.
It's just me putting out my thoughts, putting out my change, my growth, you know what I'm saying? Everything since, because like the last time I put out the last time I put out a project was 2019. 2 years, almost 2 years. So
you dropped it on like Apple Music and whatever?
I dropped one song because it was a mixtape, but I had one single on Spotify. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, but actually you can it's called. I
think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the one song that's up. But I dropped it on SoundCloud. That's why I dropped it at, and it's on YouTube, of course. But
we gotta follow each other on the cloud for real.
Yeah, definitely on everything. Actually.
Yeah, facts.
And this album, this is actually gonna be my first album that's gonna be like everything is like legit. Like I got a budget for it. Like everything is not just I got a studio in my closet and I'm rapping and or mixing it myself and everything. Cause that's how I was moving. Like before, I was doing everything myself. So now I got a real engineer. I'm at a real studio. Shout out to Wham Studios. Shout out to my cousin's house, because that's my engineer. So I got a real engineer studio. And I always just like to do everything independently. So I just got to put the money up. And just, that's basically what I do. Like I got my own clothes, Black Kings Entertainment.
Let's get it. Let's go.
That's the name of the entertainment company. And so I just started making clothes. So yeah, I got a website for this.
Yo, dope, bro. Like we going after this. We going like for real, because I gotta give you my information for my stuff too. I'm gonna send you some stuff out there too in Atlanta or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like, I appreciate you. I appreciate you like doing this interview for real, because you taught me a lot in such a little time. Like, you know what I mean?
Like I said, that's what I feel like I love. I love to teach. Each one teach one.
The Jay Savage battle, is that a 1-1 or is that
it's a 1-1? It's a 1-1.
Okay.
See, and that's another thing too. Like this year, it's about that bread. You know what I'm saying? It's about that money. So a lot of times, like I'm not gonna be battling as much as I did last year because, like I said, the battle that I want is gonna take a little more to get me there. So now, yeah, this one gonna be a one-off, but after this one, I don't got nothing booked. So for the future, people who want to book Mike B's Rap King, just know, you know, it ain't like last year. It's different.
Facts.
New me, new work.
Facts.
You know
You
what I'm saying?
you gotta level up, and you know the business side is where it's at. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
yeah, you know,
We ain't doing
because
this to be slaves, bro.
exactly. Because I gotta travel. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta come up with it. I gotta do a lot. It's not as easy as a lot of people think who don't do it. Like they just like get up there and rap. Like it's a lot, bro.
Nah,
It's
real
not
talk.
get up there and rap if that's what you think.
Nah, real talk.
Yeah.
And I think that like you got to say that a little louder because like that's why I like this interview, because you kind of broke it down on like, yo, this ain't no, it's easy when you're like, you see the person winning,
Yeah,
but it takes a little bit to get there. You know what I
for real.
mean? Takes a little bit to get there. And you being in for just a small amount of time and you already making moves business wise shows me that like you're on the right track for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
I
For
see
sure,
it.
for sure. Don't fall for, you know, you got to stand for something, can't fall for everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Real
That's
talk.
super.
Nah,
Got to.
yo. I appreciate this interview, man. Is there anything that you want to say before, you know, we end off and stuff?
Man, I just appreciate you for having me on this interview. I appreciate all my fans, you know what I'm saying, for tuning in and showing love, support everywhere I go, everything I do, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do for my people, motivate them.
Facts.
And you can go follow me, you know what I'm saying? You can find me.
Yeah, I definitely follow you on my media channel, but I'm gonna follow you on my personal one too. Yeah,
yeah,
on the Dose City. Yeah, I got you. I follow you on Dose City TV right now. Yeah.
Cool.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Go follow me, man. Mike B's Rap King.
Boom.
No slashes, you know what I'm saying? That's on Instagram, Twitter, Beezy_Rap King 1. So yeah,
go follow him, man. Like this dude, go watch these battles.
And
don't
subscribe to Mike Beezy TV on YouTube.
Oh, definitely. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you gotta do something, like you got something to say, bro. Like I definitely I can't wait to see what you're doing in the future. I can't wait for this Jay Savage battle. You know,
yeah, it's gonna be.
You know, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Hey, it's gonna be my best one. I'm telling you, and put your money on me. You won't lose because I'm coming. I got a point.
Get it, bro.
I got a point to prove again.
Nah, so, real talk. Keep going up, bro. Keep going up. I know I'm going to see you on one of these like big cards soon. So like, just keep going up. Definitely. And as you know, like take those bags that made, like I asked you that question about Smack, but think about like how you can get to that level of like those battles that you want to take for real. That's going to get you to that level. You definitely got it. You got the talent. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna keep pushing. I appreciate you. Nah,
I appreciate you for giving me this interview. As y'all said, we going after this, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you some shit or whatever. And we gonna check in. We gonna tune in for real. And I'm gonna drop this, like, I'll let you know when I drop it and whatever, you know what I mean? So
okay, yeah, just shoot it to me. I can I'm gonna definitely promote it on my end.
Yeah, for real. I appreciate you, bro. Mike Beezy. You know, I said your name wrong last time.
Oh yeah, no, you will be surprised at how many people call me that Mike Breezy. But the thing is that so many people do it to where a lot of people think that's my real name. So like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and nip that in the bud.
I had to make sure I said Mike Beezy, girl. You better.
Nah, it's easy. It's real easy to mess up. Like Easy Breezy. That's why like I made a song called Easy Breezy.
I'm like, bro, you like
it's confusing. Yeah, so I get it. Trust.
Nah, real talk, bro. Appreciate you, Mike Beezy. You definitely, y'all make sure y'all go follow him and everything. It's your girl Dose City. If you want to get high, come roll with me, gang. I'm out, baby.
All right, be easy.
Be easy, bro.
All right.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, shout out to Mike Beezy for giving me this interview, bro. Definitely, y'all. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe to the channel. Turn that notification bell on. You already know what time it is. It's your girl Dose City. Gang, gang.